Good afternoon, everybody. STRANG here. Just going to do an update on my top 10 holdings. I talk about many projects, many different coins all the time, but I just want to give it basically transparency to show my top 10. Now, I've done quite a few of these, and the top 10 hasn't changed much. Some have changed their positions as prices increased. For example, I've just increased my holding. It's basically done by value. That's what the whole top 10 is. It's not by how much I hold, or it's purely by value. So I've done a video back end of August. Obviously, number one was ADA, Cardano, 15.5 cents. We've nearly approached 18 cents recently. Back in August, when I'd done the last video, it was 12 cents. Remember, back in March, it was only 3 cents. But Cardano, I think, we've done another year in development, still progressing. Obviously, had Shelley, which was fantastic. I think the first few months, certainly let's say the first quarter of 2021 is going to be absolutely huge. We get Gongyuan, Coinbase listing, hopefully. And there's just so much in the project. We're expecting some news on December the 10th. I don't know what they're going to announce. There's rumours of a load of partnerships going to be announced. I think literally over the next, if it's not December the 10th, of massive news, within the next month, 2 months, we're going to get some big news on Cardano. But regardless of that, once Gongyuan's released and we start seeing how great Gongyuan's going to be, hopefully projects will start jumping from Ethereum to Cardano. The project's just going to grow and grow. And once it hits the top 5 and Gongyuan's out, I don't think it'll ever get out of the top 5 again. That's just my personal opinion. The market cap, we were over 5 billion recently, just under 5 billion now. It's still making huge progress. This year has been, I say, fantastic for IRHK, the Cardano Foundation, and Charles, and everyone else involved with it, and Emergo, everyone connected with Cardano to make it number one. So Cardano is my number one. It's been for a long, long time. The second one will also be number 2 for a while now. Long while really, is Icon ICX. I've done dedicated videos before on ICX. Again, wonderful project, ranked 66. Market cap, basically approaching $250 million. I really believe in Icon. Again, it's always developing. They're involved actively with South Korean government, the local Seoul metropolitan government, and it's not just that. I think overall, it's like a general purpose blockchain and smart contracts. We've spoken before, the whole concept is not just about Icon, the cryptocurrencies, the whole blockchain surrounding Icon, the Icon loop and everything else. So I've done videos before, and I really do believe in Icon. I know a huge amount, I don't know the exact percentage, a huge amount of Icon is now tied up in staking, similar to Cardano. So next bull run, I'm sure Icon will smash through the last all-time highs. It was basically $12, in the last bull run, and here we are at the moment, 42 cents, and now it's developed way since that last bull run. So I have strong hopes for Icon. Chainlink number 3. I say these top 3 are the same 3 as August, but Chainlink, slightly lower price, would you believe, than the end of August, when it was just over $15. Market cap is over 5 billion. What do you say about Chainlink? Another fantastic year, more partnership, more development, many other crypto projects using Chainlink. It's just a wonderful, wonderful project. So Chainlink still number 3. Zilliqa, again, it's climbed up the charts really from value. Last year it was sort of number 6, and back in August it was number 5. I just think it's doing really well. It's always developing. It's basically a public permissionless blockchain, really. It's very high technology. That's what Zilliqa's always built itself on. It's been on quite a big pump lately. For instance, when I done a video back in August, it was just over 2 cents. Now we're at 3.5 cents. I think it's going to continuously develop. It's nearly in the top 50. Market cap 375 million. There's a huge percentage out there in the circulating supply compared to total supply at the moment. Basically half of the actual max supply there'll ever be of Zilliqa. So I say it's very high technology. It's going to be basically thousands of transactions per second. It's home to many dApps, and now they've also got the yield farming, the staking. I'm going to do some dedicated videos on these projects soon. I'm just going to quick overview on this video of my top 10, but I'm going to go through projects like Zilliqa, VeChain, do an update on Nervous Network as well, for example. So Zilliqa, so in terms of value, is now my number 4. Number 5, VeChain. This year I've been stocking up on VeChain throughout the year. This time last year wasn't even in my top 10, but just slowly growing. I really do believe in VeChain. See, it's ranked 24th. Market cap is over $1 billion now. It's basically a supply chain platform. So I'll do a dedicated video soon, but it's just one I think is the next bull run to do absolutely fantastic. So many partnerships are in development. VeChain, I really do believe one day we'll get a $1 VeChain. I strongly believe that. Again, it's not financial advice, it's my personal opinion out of all these projects. Me personally, I think it's got the capability to get to $1 each. That's what I personally believe. So VeChain, my number 5. Number 6, it's been climbing up it was number 9 when I done a video back in August, and I've been always stocking up my Nervous network. It's ranked 106. It's been in the top 100. We've never actually been at 1 cent yet. I've spoken to him a lot. They've come on my channel. It was fantastic. William Lai, guy with Nervous, he messaged me a lot. I actually done a video from recently when it was their 1st year anniversary, and they wanted to say all the people who've sort of promoted Nervous and just shown some interest in the project. And I was actually on that video. It was very nice of them to add me to it. I wasn't expecting that. My last video, constantly a few people said on my Facebook group, it was never actually sponsoring anything. I've never, Nervous never given me anything to do that video. I just really like the project. And it's such a young project. And I think the next bull run has got absolutely massive potential. The market cap is just over 100 million. Absolutely fantastic. Just had their 1st year anniversary. And it's already been in the top 100. You think of all the projects out there, it's built its own network. And he sent me a video recently how in China now you can basically pay for anything with Nervous Network, with your phone, how it transforms anything into the CKB, into the currency, and how you can actually spend money with CKB. It's not talked about much, Nervous Network. I don't see anyone else really talking about it much. For other YouTubers, but it is an absolutely wonderful project, and there's a massive team, a team based all around the world. As I had a video on, they come on my channel. Absolutely wonderful project. So it's not talked about as much as I'd imagine it to be, but again, everyone's got their own favourite, shall we say. The next one is Algorand, which I've liked for a long time. It's actually a lot lower, the price. August had quite a high return on Algorand. It was pumping quite a lot. It's actually, I think it was about 58 cents when I done it back in August. Now we're at 33, so ridiculously low at the moment. So ALGO has slightly dropped down my charts because of that, but it's my number 7. So I just have high hopes for Algorand. I think it's continuously developing. It's basically a scalable, secure. It's like a decentralized digital currency with an excellent team behind it, a team with a lot of experience. So that's why I've always liked the Algorand. I say it's ranked number 50. So the only trouble is with the supply I mentioned before is quite limited. Total supply is basically 10 billion. At the moment, circulating supply is just 1.1 billion. So there's a lot more to come out. That's only downside to Algorand. You think of future price, but it has been some crazy prices. When it was first launched now, if I remember, went up to like $3. You can actually check the bottom here. There you go, $3.28, June 2019. So it's had massive pump. Now it's obviously dropped a lot in that price, but it's still ranked number 50. So it's perfectly poised for the next bull run as it continuously develops. Another project's been around a long time, and I've held Kutum for a long time. Slightly dropped down in the chart basically because the price has sort of dropped a little bit, and it's just a long-term hold as Kutum. I've had it for so long. You think the last bull run it was nearly $100 each, and it's still developing. It's ranked 62. It is another proof of stake smart contract platform. So I've held so much Kutum for so long now that perhaps I should have got rid of some a while ago, because this year has been, hasn't really done a great deal. You can tell that by the charts. Hasn't really done a huge amount this year. I still believe in the project. I know it's still developing. It's not like it's in its roadmap and it's just stagnant. It's actually still developing. What I do like about Kutum, probably because it's been around, as I say, for over 3.5 years now, is the majority of supply is out there. Again, that will be reflecting the price in the next bull run. So it's still in development, Kutum. So I really do like the project. Amisa Go, another one, been a long time. Basically, another one from the last, bull run, should we say. It's had a massive pump a couple of months ago when Ethereum talked about using the OMG because of their scalability problems and their gas fees, etc. So Amisa Go, it's always been in my top 10. It's an absolute wonderful project. When I done the video back in August, it was ranked number 5, but I've just been holding my Amisa Go. It's dropped a little bit in price, so hasn't really bought any more Amisa Go, just holding there. So still believe in Amisa Go. Again, another one still developing. Now, one is now in my top 10, which hasn't been in the top 10 before. Again, I had Cryptocyphon PIVX on my channel. It's always been a wonderful privacy project. It's been around a long while. It basically nearly, beginning of 2021, it'll be around 5 years, and it's still developing. It's a wonderful project, a wonderful privacy project, and as they're continuously developing, you think last bull run it was over $9 each, and they're still developing now. It's 40 cents at the moment. So I've been stocking up on PIVX throughout the year, just get more and more, and now there we go with value. It's now my number 10 holding. So if you haven't watched that video before with Cryptocyphon PIVX. Excellent insight into the project. It's nice to see a privacy project where they're open and transparent with their plans and how they're constantly developing. So these are certainly 10 that I have massive hope for. You know, I thought we'd perhaps be in a bull run by now. We sort of seem to have started, but I think 2021 is going to be absolutely huge for these projects, huge for cryptocurrency in general, as we constantly develop and get mass adoption. Privacy coins had a bit of a rough ride last year, a lot of clampdown, but when you look at PIVX and their plans, I think it's just one you really need to keep on your radar. But so here's my top 10: Cardano, Icon, Chainlink, Zilliqa, VeChain, Nervous Network, Algorand, Kutum, Go, OMG, and PIVX. Love to know your top 10. Great to hear from you. I'm going to do a dedicated video on some of these projects, going more in depth, because I've constantly got more and more holdings of some of these, and I just want to give a more thorough video on certain projects. So I'll be doing that very soon. But hey, comment below. Love to hear from your top 10. Thanks very much. Cheers. Bye.